And good evening, everybody. We're following new developments in a plane crash after one person is dead just out of Lancaster Airport this morning. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to News 8 at 6. I'm Michael Fuller. You can imagine it has been a busy evening as emergency crews responded to the deadly scene on Kissel Hill Road just before 8 this morning. We want to get right on over to News 8's Jacob Hunsinger, who has been there all day following this story. And Jacob, we know that this investigation is still ongoing, but what do we know right now?
Yeah, Michael, good evening to you. That biggest piece of information that we have as of right now is what you've already mentioned. We know that one person has died as a result of the plane crash that took place earlier this morning just off of the Lancaster Airport's property. We're told that that one person was the pilot inside of the plane, and fortunately, no one on the ground was hurt from that plane crash. I want to step out of the frame here so we can give you a better look at the vantage point from where we're currently at up the hill from the plane crash. It's a little bit far away, but believe it or not, this is actually the best viewpoint that we can get, because if we were actually a little bit closer from that spot, you really can't see past those corn stalks. So if you look at that black patch just above the white tent there where some of those officials are, that's where that plane crashed earlier this morning just before 8 o'clock. The scene has calmed down considerably from when we first arrived on the scene, but there are still some officials here with the area around the crash caution taped off while investigators continue to pick up the pieces. We're told that that plane took off from Lancaster Airport heading east, but just seconds after takeoff, it was crashing into the dirt. Witnesses tell me that it was a terrifying moment as they saw the crash, got to the scene, and found the pilot dead from the impact.
It was like a sack of flour hitting a hard surface, whoosh, and then there was black smoke.
A heart-stopping moment Sunday morning for folks living near the Lancaster Airport. Nothing out of the ordinary for David Weldon until just before 8 o'clock.
I was reading the paper from this vantage point on my house, and I looked up from the paper, and then it was just a cloud of black smoke.
A single-engine airplane crashing into the cornfields less than a quarter mile from his front porch. Officials say the pilot was identified as an adult man, but are not releasing his name until family is notified.
The plane had initially taken off from the Lancaster Airport and had crashed in the field just north of the airport shortly after takeoff.
Lucy and Bob Eby were driving on the road behind the airport when they saw the plane take off.
Everything looked normal angle, and the speed was up, the gear was up, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, he just started nosing down about 10 to 15 degrees, and he flew it right into the corn.
I can't say that we really heard anything unusual. It didn't nosedive.
But the sound of the crash is something that Weldon vividly remembers.
If you dropped a sack of flour from 25 or 30 feet, well, if you can imagine that kind of noise. So it wasn't like an explosion noise, but it was like a sack of flour hitting a hard surface, whoosh.
Weldon and the EBs immediately called 911 and rushed to try and help.
There was a backpack, then there was shoes, and then there was a hat. I believe there was glasses.
I saw a passport on the ground. I saw a tennis shoe. I saw a door that was like 20 foot away from the aircraft.
It just erased the bottom of the plane. There was a trail, you could follow it. There's pieces of the plane, and it was quite obvious that the pilot was deceased.
News 8 reached out to the Lancaster Airport for comment, but haven't heard back. We are also working to find out more information about the plane, who owns it, where it was going, and what caused the crash. The NTSB and FAA tell us the investigation is underway. Those who witnessed the crash say it's something they'll never forget.
It's hard seeing stuff like that.
It was emotional. I am a pilot, so I know what flying a plane is. It was really a mangled mess.
Now, as I mentioned, we're told the NTSB is investigating the crash with crews throughout the day today. We're also told that additional crews are actually flying up from Florida to assist with the investigation starting tomorrow morning. And believe it or not, this is actually not the first incident. This is the second incident that's happened at the Lancaster Airport this week alone. You might remember on Thursday, we reported an emergency crash landing that happened at the Lancaster Airport. Fortunately, though, in that case, no one was hurt. So, Michael, it's fair to say it's been a very busy couple of days here at the Lancaster Airport. We're live in Lidditz tonight. Jacob Hunsinger, WGAL News 8.
Yeah, Jacob, we're sending love to the family who lost their loved one, and we know it's a story we'll continue to follow.